Okay, all right. So first off, the stream has started, but we're waiting for people to come in here. Yes, 100%, Dean. I would. My Hero Academia's got like really great animation. Like it's really phenomenal. And they nail all the shonen beats. But Food Wars is just totally something else, right? It
Yeah.
they have like actual cooking tournament competitions, which is insane. The main character challenges people to these food battles. Like imagine Iron Chef, only way better, right? And I can't remember. I think it's just the first season. I can't remember which episode, or maybe the second season. One of the episodes, they do a whole riff on JoJo's, and it's the funniest shit ever. And instead of going like Mudamada Mada and Ora Ora Ora, they just keep shouting out scallops and shrimp in Japanese. It's the funniest shit.
Nice.
No, I'm telling you, it's like really cool. Have you haven't watched any of it yet?
No, I haven't.
I mean, they lewd the shit out of everybody. It's the funniest thing. Anytime somebody eats their food, like their clothes kind of just come ripping off because it's just so good, and everybody has a foodgasm. And at first, you think, oh, okay, so it's one of those ecchi shows where they're doing it to the womans and everything. No, they do it to they do it to the guys too. It's fucking hilarious.
No, that sounds really, really funny.
Shadow, hello. Thank you for joining. How did you lose your wrench? I know we wrenched you.
I don't think we ever wrenched him. I don't think we've seen Shadow in here.
We've seen Shadow in here. This isn't the first time. Shadow, this isn't your first time. I think.
He's a first timer.
Well, Kayla's been wrenched before, and she doesn't have hers either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they took... Guys, they're not sending you our notifications, and they took your wrenches away. YouTube hates us.
Those bastards.
Oh, man. No, for real. Like, I have no clue what the hell's going on. Lies. Hey, True, how's it going? Hey, I know there's a few of us in here right now. If you could, please share the link for the stream. It's really helpful. We'll be starting in just a little bit. Aura and BPM are going to be hopping in as they log in, so they'll be joining us a little bit later. Just to be clear about what this stream is about today, we're just talking some good news. Johnny Young Bosch is actually really... I just realized, Dean, the
Yes.
background image.
Mm-hmm.
Let me fix this.
Oh, it's all blurry?
No, that's not the problem. I had Aura do the thumbnail and he spelled his name wrong. There we go. I've covered it for Aura. Oh, man.
Him.
Lies do not want. Kayla, you get a wrench. Sometimes I just have you on in the background while I work or clean. It happens. Lies and slant. Wow. I'm just so grateful you guys are here. Thank you. But yes, please help us share the stream if you can. It's a huge help. Kayla is not only a wrench to moderator, she actually has the super wrench of ultimate power, so all the moderators must respect her. Is a very high position here at DNA Crows with Kayla. Right, Dean?
Yeah. No, that's those were the exact words I was.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, no, Kayla, you 100% are. You're just below Aura on the chain of command, which is a very high position. That's like number...
I think that's higher than me.
That's like number 4. I think it's like number 4 in the organizational build that we have here. Kayla is number 4. That's a huge position. That's not... you guys are accusing me of lying. I'm not lying. Kayla is 100% the super moderator of ultimate power with the ultimate wrench of truth. Magnus Borson, thank you for joining. I'm going to give you a wrench too. Everybody gets a wrench. Alright, so... Yes, Johnny Young Bosch is... Oh, BP! What's up, man? Johnny Young Bosch is... Oh, you're in the chat now. Yes. BP is actually in the voice chat. Perfect. So, BP, Dean was able to make it, which is awesome.
Right.
So now we have everybody.
Yeah.
Kayla wants to know if she gets a part of the Patreon. Yes, we actually have a payment scheme payment plan arranged, in which when we have a small number, let's say 500 patrons, then we're going to be keying in all the additional partners with us. So actually, it'd be really helpful if you wanted to share our Patreon, because that can only benefit you, Kayla. You're not really doing it for us. You're doing it for yourself. And in fact, let me make this super simple. Something that everyone can do right now. Very easy. Dean, do you want to tell them what they need to do?
Yeah. So you just go to the link that should be in the description.
I'm going to show everybody how to do this as you're talking. That way we're all on the same page.
So you go to the link in the description, patreon.com/DNA Crows. You donate, preferably $200, but I'll take less. And yeah.
Yeah, Dean's not a pricey whore. $5 really, $5, $15, and Dean will make you a shiny Pokemon in Sword and Shield. For 4 more people. We already have one person took that tier. This is our Patreon page. We got this really cute image here. A really cool person made that for us. But as you can see, we have our latest 2 channel supporters, a sponsor, Anime Chick 122393, and a producer, True105. You changed your name! You changed it from Nick. Thank you.
Well, I don't think you were supposed to say the real name. But anyways...
Well, no, that's what he donated, though. I have to read it out. It's like everybody can see this. Don't blame me. Don't blame me. Don't blame me for doing my job. Just doing my job. I'm a hardworking man. Doing my job. You guys set me up.
Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the topic.
Yes. So, guys, BP, I'm pretty sure you're aware of who Johnny Young Bosch is. The voice of Dash the Stampede from Trigun, which is amazing. He's a really talented VA. Started off in Power Rangers. I think he was... Gosh, actually,
Ichigo. He was Ichigo from Bleach.
He was? Aura! No, Aura. This is what I need you for right now. He played the second Black Power Ranger, right?
Yeah.
I got it. Perfect. I always forget the order of the Power Rangers.
No, yes. Yeah, and he was a frog in the movie.
Wait, he was a frog?
The Power Rangers movie, his Zord was a frog. He was all sad about it. He's like, I'm a frog.
I remember that. Dude, that Power Rangers movie was fun. They had actually, why did they give him a frog? Like, someone got a bear, and he got a frog.
It was Rocky. Rocky got the bear, the Red Ranger.
And he got a frog.
Actually, no. I think Rocky got the gorilla. Aisha got the bear, Yellow Ranger.
Wait, are you sure?
I think so.
I don't remember. I'm misremembering that order. So wait, it was a bear, a frog, a gorilla. These animals don't go together at all.
And a fucking falcon, a white falcon.
Well, the falcon was cool.
That's the only cool one. It had rockets on its wings, like.
But none of those go together.
He was Zero's voice in Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Wait, he was?
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, he played. The guy from Durarara, Isaiah. I'm pretty sure he was also his voice actor. But yes, Johnny Young Bosch is actually a really cool dude. He's got a massive pedigree behind him for the work he's done. Complete professional. And for all the crap we've been giving Funimation, and they deserve probably 10 times as more, they made a brilliant casting choice with Johnny Young Bosch, because he is really talented. He has not been involved at all with this nonsense that's been going on. And legit, just a really nice dude, too. Apparently he also voiced Kayla's cat.
Which one?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's probably Toga.
Isaiah. Is Isaiah.
No, it's Toga.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, so Dave marks, it had to happen, it was inevitable, but everyone seems to be okay with Johnny Young Bosch. It's a goddamn miracle.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. In fact,
So,
yeah, go.
just one more thing. He was TK in Digimon Adventure Try.
Oh boy, I didn't watch Try.
You bastard.
I didn't watch
He
that either.
was Lelouch Lamperouge.
There you go. That's the one.
Oh, fuck. Nice.
Code Geass.
So I would still say my favorite role for him has to be Vash Stampede. Like, I can't watch Trigun in Japanese because...
Wait, what's Trigun?
Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm joking.
You're lying. You're lying.
You almost pissed me off. I was about to boot you off the Discord server.
I was like, I know you're trolling, but even if you've never seen it, people know what Trigon is, for God's sake.
Oh, it's amazing. Didn't he actually, a little bit unrelated, the person who created Trigun, he created Blood Blockade. Really good. Like, if you haven't had a chance to see it, the music in it too that they used for the opening and ending is really amazing. First season's better than the second one though. We have a little bit of racism in the chat, unfortunately.
What's going on?
Some degenerate, but not to trust the blackbirds, only the white birds. I don't know what the hell that shit's about, but damn.
What's going on?
Yeah, some clear racism in the chat here. Now, who's this? Kayla. Damn. That is some... I don't think it's really speciesism.
Doyle and Baki.
Oh, hey, Dennis. Nice. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. We'll be alright.
On Netflix, he voiced Doyle.
I haven't seen Baki, but I've heard of it. And I think you said it was good, BP.
Yeah, I think so. It's over the top. It's like a fighting, I don't know, anime based on a manga.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, I need you to see what's going on with my Christmas tree right now. Hold on.
What, seriously?
Yeah, do you see the little cat climbing up inside of it?
Okay, we're over the cat.
I'm sorry, like, look, this is legit. All she does now is just climb into my Christmas tree and try riding up it.
I'm the best gift. I'm the best gift you'll ever have.
Every morning I pick
that thing into the floor.
No, it's got a nice little stand, but damn. So every single time she jumps into that thing now, I have to deal with ornaments all over the ground. She's 3 times. I have this little Spider-Man ornament that I really like. 3 times now, the cat has jumped into the tree, taken the Spider-Man ornament off of the tree, and just shoot it in her corner. When she jumps down, she knocks down like 5 ornaments, and I keep seeing like the little... We don't have a real Christmas tree. We have one of those fake plastic ones. Each time she chews the plastic, and I find little bits of plastic all over the floor.
So what are we talking about? There's Johnny, right?
Yeah, sorry. It's a little distracting because I can hear the tree shaking around in the background here. Yeah, so... Yeah, he... Well, I think we were just talking the different animes. But Johnny is... really, really cool to see getting the role. And I gotta give Funimation just a little bit of credit. We're gonna keep this mostly just as positive as we can with this stream. I think that's better. And I will give Funimation some credit here because they picked a voice actor who's not involved in any of the drama. They picked a talented dude who's got a good reputation that people like and enjoy. And I could easily see them just completely fucking up and saying, "Oh, Chris Sabat's gonna do Broly's voice now," right? Yeah. I would have assumed that they would have just picked one of the lemmings that have been following him around, but nope. So
he played Jonathan Joestar.
Yes, I told you that.
Yes.
You can't hear that accent. You could tell it's him, especially when he screams, "Yeah!" Like, yeah.
I forgot.
He does an English accent, and I hate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's so great.
Okay, I gotta give him one little knock there, but I don't think it's really his fault. I don't think any English voice actor will ever be able to do a good JoJo's character because you just lose way too much in translation in that show.
No, it's Viz's fault. Their adaptations of 1 and 2 are horrible. Like
they are. I know 3 is better, but still, like, because
they stopped that. Could you imagine if John Polnareff came with a French accent and, you know, Jotaro's Japanese? Like, could you imagine that shit, Crow? It'd be horrible.
I can imagine a very Italian Giorgio Giovanna.
No, they did that with Caesar. Remember that?
Yeah,
And it
I
was
do.
awful.
But yeah, it looks like he's not just taking over Broly. He took over Sabo, which was Vic's role
Yeah, he
in
did.
One
Yeah.
Piece.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't like it in the sense that I wish Vic kept the roles, but at the same time, it's like Dave Marks put in the chat. Vic does like him. He's not controversial at all. It's a good pick. Guy deserves the role too. If it's gonna go to anybody, you'd want it to go to somebody like Johnny Young Bosch, who's got a very positive reputation behind him. Now, guys, I said we want to keep it mostly positive. There was that little bit of controversy that came up. Nothing that Johnny Young Bosch did at all, right? It was some weirdo on Twitter from a sock puppet account. Responding to Pedo Montello, right?
Yeah.
So I had the Bounding into Karmics article pulled up just so I could, because I can't find the tweets. The account's been deleted.
Easy with that word again, Crow, by the way.
Wait, what?
You're
Oh
on.
yeah, we can't say that on YouTube.
Wait, what can't we say?
I'm not going to say it. Just, yeah.
Wait, did I say it?
Yeah.
Yes.
What did I say?
Smoocello's alternate name.
Yeah.
Wait, Pedotello?
Oh, God.
Bro, stop.
If I say it fast enough, do you think it will go past?
No.
It's funny because when you said that, we actually gained viewers, and then we lost one.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, fine. I won't say it, even though it's true. Look.
That's fine. Just be careful.
I will. I'm more careful. I'm more careful nowadays, but I still like calling.
No, you're not.
I'll call that person who they are. I'm sorry. Look, okay, so this person responded to LJ Montello. I haven't said their real name for so long that I almost forgot it. This person responded to LJ Montello with some accusations against him. Basically, it was just so dumb. One of the female hosts who worked with him on the old anime TV podcast / web show he hosted complained how he would make her wear short skirts / revealing outfits to bring in views, even though she didn't want to. And now, the thing is, as much as I can try to find, I can't find anything about that from anybody. It's a sock puppet. It totally is. It's a sock puppet account. They just ran in, made this statement, and then as soon as they were called out, deleted the account right away. So,
I thought it was funny that LJ Montello was like defending him because she's part of the reason why people feel comfortable just doing that.
Well, you think the sock puppet account was her?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I'm just saying she's one of those people that helped enforce that idea that you could just do that you could just make those claims and it would be okay.
Well, I mean, if I recall correctly, she was the person who accused Vic of the things that Monica's ex was doing and has continued to perpetrate that lie. But yeah, no, she don't give a shit. I think she just saw where the crowd was and sided with the group, which is her thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, sure, you can say, well, Vic was super popular. You can kind of tell the voice actors hated Vic. I mean, not all of them for sure. He has a good relationship with Johnny Young Bosch. He had a good relationship with Chuck Huber. But there is a pretty clear cut group of people in that voice acting community that absolutely hate his guts. Regardless of anything else going on, they just hate the guy. So she just kind of said what all of her friends wanted her to say.
But the best thing to do is just to not say anything. Like, there was no reason to try and stir the pot like that, but whatever.
No. But that's who she is. That's who she gonna be. And, honestly, I think she's got no credibility because her only defense to making out with minors on stage is they were teens and they wanted me to do it.
And I've apologized for it, was also.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
good.
And that started my vast learning experience of why this isn't okay. From what I did, it made me realize that it's not okay to be like me.
It's not okay
But-
to be like me, unless.
But yeah, so Shadow, LJ Montello is definitely a girl.
Well,
Not
I
an
would
attract-
identify
oh,
it
Shadow,
as shovel.
Shadow says he has an Adam's apple and a big jawline, though. So, have we actually confirmed this?
I don't know. I didn't even think to look into it. I was like, is that really a thing? I don't know.
Oh man! All right, so
Montello is a creature on this planet who may or may not be male or female, but is of human descent, and they fucking suck regardless. How about that?
Well, are we sure about the human part?
As far as time consistency goes, because we're like 20 minutes in, I think.
Yes, we are. And I think now that we're 20 minutes into the stream, there is an important question that I need to ask all of you guys and even the chat. How does any of this help Vic?
That's
still a question. That's still a question.
Oh man, I'm never letting that go. I love that.
No, yeah, I don't know. And anyone who knows how this is helping Vic, let us know, because I don't fucking know. And I don't know if anybody else here knows.
Well, exactly how does it help Vic?
I don't know.
How's this?
Let down.
I have a way that this helps Vic. Not our stream, of course. The casting change. I don't think it's healthy to be working in an environment where you have people that absolutely hate you, want to destroy you, and while they pretend to be your friends, are running around in a circle behind your back, spreading as much shit as they can about you. So let's say things were a little bit different, and Funimation had to take Vic back into the fold. I can't imagine doing that work, and I know that they don't have to. I know that they can like telecommute, like they can send the recordings in. They don't actually need to be face to face. But remember, Vic was moving. I don't know if he moved yet, but he was moving to Texas so that he could be closer to those people. I think it's objectively probably a good thing that you've got somebody else in the role that's a guy like Johnny Young Bosch, and that Vic is no longer going to have to associate with those people, because they are terrible. And I actually worry about anybody else joining that group, because, I mean, boy, the little hate mob never stops. I mean, look at what happened with as soon as Johnny Young Bosch got announced. Someone just ran in on Sock Puppet account, threw out an accusation, got forced to delete their account, but I mean, this is where you're at right now.
They were shown that there's reward for doing that, basically. It's just like, oh, somebody else is in this role, now I can do this again.
I guarantee you, if you have more people spreading that rumor around, that Mr. Doorknob Sock Puppet account is going to come right back into the fold, just announce themselves as being that account, being the one that exposed him, and wanting as much clout as they can get off of it. Because all it is.
If there was more attention to it and there was a fancy hashtag attached to it, it probably would have blew up, because the accusations about Vic have been going on for years, and they've all kind of been the same. You know, the only thing that helped it was the trendy hashtag, and then the
voice actors too. Yeah.
Striking. I was about to say that, but but yeah, them striking on top of it when they did, because they saw like a hot moment to do so. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and if anyone has a beef with Johnny, which I doubt, because he's very compliant, you know, I would assume anyway, you know, because he hasn't spoken up against or about anything. He's just been keeping to himself. So,
yeah.
But I don't know. If it would have had like a nice little hashtag to it, they probably would have trended a little more. People probably would have picked up on it.
I was halfway kidding about the whole. You think the sock puppet counts Montello? I don't actually think that, but I think that person responded to LJ Montello because LJ Montello is involved in the whole Kick Vic stuff. So they're going to go at these VAs, and they're going to shove accusations of other VAs at VAs that supported this whole thing, in the hopes that they'll also join on that bandwagon.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was to say it's like really unhealthy.
No, yeah, I was like, except for VAs who actually do that shit. like Neil Kaplan.
Well, because look, Montello, Neil Kaplan, DC Douglas, how they deflected from all this. They just went super hard at Vic, and if you accuse them of something, they got defended for their actions and behavior, right? I mean, DC Douglas was legit snuck into a woman's restroom, was filming himself inside of there. It's an actual crime, right? He posted the video. People confirmed it was illegal. And then all of a sudden, he went out copyright striking as many people as he could to get the video taken down. While at the same time being white knighted by some of the weirdest creeps on the planet as he continued to talk shit about Vic. Like, man. You realize, like, some of the worst people in this whole thing have engaged in some of the worst behavior possible. All right, let's just run through the list really quick. Monica Rial dated a pedophile. I'm so sorry I said the word again, YouTube. Go fuck yourselves. Yeah, I can't. Well, it's the truth, though.
Just stop saying the word, though. Child enthusiast.
Child enthusiast, yes, okay.
I don't care what you say. Just
Can you say kitty diddler? I feel like that would be worse.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Monica Rial dated a child enthusiast. Ron Toy was savagely beating his wife in front of and threatening her in front of the kids, leaving messages about how he was going to chop up her dog. You have Chris Sabat's casting couch, which I understand is an implication. I get that. But again, let's just keep going. DC Dickless taking photos in women's restrooms. It's funny, right? It's funny how these people are engaged in some really god-awful behavior.
Well, they get a pass,
but
right? Because they like each other. And that's how that kind of industry works. It's who you know and who's going to get you your next job.
And who you blow, but whatever. That's just that's out there. That's alleged. But I don't know. What do you guys think about the casting choice, though? What do you think about Johnny?
I'm just really actually. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but Deep Humor had posted that video because there were leaks of Johnny Young Bosch doing the Broly voice.
Yep.
I thought it was really good.
No, I kind of like it too. It's not the same, but at the same time, like, I don't think it's bad for what Johnny is capable of vocally. You know, it's still got like a nice, like, I don't know. It's like a nice octave to it. Does that make sense?
Well,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like he was trying to make it sound a little bit more like Vic, but you could still tell it was Ichigo coming out.
Yeah, I was going to say, enough Ichigo, and you could hear that shit no matter what. Like, look at Jonathan Joestar with his British accent. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Just anytime he's yelling, which is basically all Broly does, you know, he's got that down pat because of Bleach, I think. So he's a really good choice, if not a perfect choice.
Yeah. I one thing I realize now, you can kind of hear his characters blend into each other if you listen to him a bunch, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, right? But when it comes to Vic's portrayal of like Edward Elric, and then you go to Broly, totally different. So the talking, I get what you mean, but the screams are awesome.
Yeah.
Off topic. So the English voice actor for Dr. Stone sounds exactly like Vic Mignogna. Really off topic, but it's great.
Is it?
No,
it's not Vic, but he does sound exactly.
Kind of. I mean, if you told me Vic Mignogna was voicing the character, I would believe you, 100%. Assassin 956. Sean Schemmel canceled his appearance at Anime Fiesta right after accusations against him start happening. Yeah, look. I'm not surprised. Look, here's the thing. These VAs hate these VAs, like, they're in a small group, right? But they're very vocal. Funimation's a very big company. And you can kind of see when this whole thing was going on at Funimation and Rooster Teeth, which are shit shows. Like, the Rooster Teeth VP has been, again, another person who savagely beats his wife, right?
Almost killed her. Almost killed her.
Yeah.
And he threatened to kill the kid, if I'm not mistaken.
I I don't know if he threatened to kill the kid. I know for sure he beat her within an inch of her life, right?
He threatened to bury them in the backyard or some crap.
Ah, fucking Christ. Look, my
yeah.
thing is, right, you got that nightmare going on at Rooster Teeth, right? You
Mm-hmm.
have the other nightmare going on at Funimation, and, you know, as much as we can say Viz totally fucked the JoJo's dubbing, you gotta admit, they're not engaged in any of this behavior, right? So when all this was going down, they stayed with Vic Mignogna. They didn't just axe him out. So you can kind of see that where the problems are a little bit better. I'm not saying that Viz is a great company or anything like that. What I mean is they clearly have a better handle on how to be professional, right? And how to treat the people that are working for them than any of these other companies do. Because even by their own admission, Funimation knew about all of this that they've accused Vic Mignogna of, and they just ignored it for years and years and years and years, and kept having him go and do work with them, and kept hiring him, kept bringing him back, even though they all said that they knew what a problem he was.
Well, and on top of that, but there was never any evidence proving any of these claims, even to today. You know what I mean?
I'm going by what they said, though. By their own words, they were covering up all of these actions.
No, yeah. I'm just pointing that out. Like, I'm adding to your point, really. I'm not interjecting or countering.
You interjected.
Fine, whatever. I interjected, but, like, it was to help you out. Oh, just keep going.
It was. Dennis, yes, much respect to Viz. Kayla is spamming apples because...
Be careful. YouTube's been weird with that.
Wait, with apples? No, she spammed like a couple apple. It wasn't bad.
Josh Martin.
Ugh, don't bring him up. Like, not...
Can we get some apples in the chat for Josh Martin?
Can we just, like, never talk about him again? He's like Candyman. He'll show up if you say his name too much.
He's so irrelevant.
But his apples are funny.
You guys saying that the me eat you up line is not like the best line in all of Dragon Ball Z, which is like his only line?
I love how proud he is of being Majin Buu. He's really proud of the super squeaky, high-pitched, screaming child voice. And whenever I see him tweet on anything, all I'm playing in my head is Boo's voice saying it, and it just makes it sound so funny.
No, it's ridiculous. I give Donald Duck more respect than Majin Buu. Fuck that.
Well, Donald Duck actually takes some work to do that voice. Like, I think we can all sound like a belligerent child who's screaming for food. It's a lot harder to sound like Donald Duck.
Exactly. There you go, Josh Martin. You suck. Be Donald Duck, and then I'll think about, like, giving you a thumbs up. And whatever. We're all over the place, really.
We totally are.
Yeah, to sum up, it was a good choice by Funimation. You know, someone like, what's his face? Is it Chris? Chris Sabat?
Yes.
Yeah, if he were to pick up the roles, then that would be pretty terrible, but...
Dude, at this point, Dragon Ball should just be the Chris Sabat show. He has like 8 voices in that show already.
Yeah. It's
like
crazy to find that crap out. That he's Yamcha. Isn't he Krillin as well?
No. He's Piccolo, Yamcha, Vegeta,
Kami, Mr. Popo.
Wait, whoa, he did Mr. Popo too?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Guru.
The fuck?
He's like basically everybody other than Goku and Krillin.
Oh my gosh, that actually makes his audio recording of him raping himself make so much more sense now.
He basically fucked himself.
He literally voiced everybody.
Yeah.
The sacred ointment.
Oh well, at least he didn't bring Kuwabara in there. I would have been very upset by that, to be honest.
Oh god.
But yeah, I mean, it was a choice that's not gonna upset anyone.
No.
And he's a good pick. So.
Yeah. I'm just happy that it went to somebody that Vic respects. It went to somebody good, and Vic respects them, and is happy that he got the role. So.
It didn't go to no like douchebag like Jamie McGonigal who has a picture of a Pikachu, but he voices Grumpig, you know, so he's deceptive.
I love that.
Oh, do you?
Oh man, Jamie McGonigal is such a pathetic human being. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I mean, he's legit one of the most pathetic people I've ever seen, right? He jumps in to let everybody know that everyone at Funimation has known for years everything Vic Mignogna has been doing. They've all known, and they've all kept their mouth shut.
So we've all been complicit in keeping this a secret. What did you say, Jamie? Nothing.
And then you call him on that. Block, 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 yeah, block, 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 block. Just stop, block, block, block.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Vic and Johnny has also done different projects. Like they sang Christmas carols and shit together. I'm not making that up.
Actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they sang First Noel.
Really?
With Johnny. Yeah. First Noel. Vic Mignogna Christmas Carol. First Noel. Johnny Young Bosch.
I mean,
it
is
keep that under wraps before they cancel him for being Christian.
I've been spamming that so people could buy Vic's Christmas album. It's that time right now to hear that shit. Like,
I mean, we'll probably get a copyright claim, but at this point, it doesn't matter. We're not monetized. But if you want to help out the channel, go and check out our Patreon page. I was going to say, let's go and play the Christmas Carol. It's Christmas time. It's the 10th of December. We should play it. What do you think?
Are you guys? Are you gents down?
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I want a Broly Christmas. Assassin in the chat. I see you.
Can you imagine Broly trying to like scream? Ah, fuck. I can't do it. I'll
Can
blow
you
my
imagine
voice out.
both of them doing the Broly voice and doing a duet Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
Silent night. Silent night.
Yeah. The Silent Night.
Silent night.
Yeah. I can't do it. But yeah,
Holy night!
Holy shit. Is your cat still in the tree?
Sorry, I had to do that, guys.
R.I.P. headphone users. I'm so sorry. Please don't unsubscribe. Please consider donating $1.
Oh man, I think I just cleared. I think I just cleared a ton of people out of the chat with that one.
Yo, I think you scared your cat out of the tree. Is everything all right over there?
Yeah, she's not in the tree anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay, they're gonna call. I think I heard some psychopath in the room.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be playing it. Do you guys want to play it around the same time? I've got the video here. So.
Just play it. Just play it. Go ahead. I've heard it. I've owned that thing. I thought you were ready to go. Why is this silence? Like,
what?
Nothing.
It's playing.
Oh, okay, good. I have you muted. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. I hear you.
Okay, but does the wait? Is it playing for?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think Crow. I don't think they can hear it through your thing. Just post a link of it.
I can hear it on the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It's been playing. I like the volume maxed out.
All right, cool.
Oh, I can hear it now. It is. That was nice.
Okay. What'd you guys think?
I thought it was good.
I mean, I liked it. I don't know. I listened to I heard the whole album, so.
Yeah, it was good.
I put the link into the chat. I'm going to put it one more time. Check that out. Pick it up for yourselves. I liked it. Because I listen to Christmas carols like all day at work, right? Because they got the Christmas channel playing. That is definitely the best version that I've heard so far. I'm not kidding. I had to listen to these really crappy renditions of that song nonstop on repeat at work. So, yes, 1,000 out of 10. Thank you, Assassin.
Yeah, it's not like super commercial or anything.
Yeah, it's a nice little comment you left about the sensuality, BP. I didn't even realize it until you said it. So.
Dare you to play this at your job? Actually, you know what? I could probably play the entire Christmas album at my job and they wouldn't care.
Yep.
But I noticed that people were putting together Broly Christmas carols, and I kind of had a fun idea. And I want to know if the chat is interested in doing it with us. One thing I thought would be fun is if you guys want to come up with some fun Broly or Vic Mignogna or whatever Christmas carols, let us know. Send me a DM on Twitter with what you got or on Discord, and we'll sing them in the next stream that we do.
Why do you volunteer us?
I didn't say yeah. I'm excluding Aura and BP from it. Dean and I will do it though.
Anyway, you guys are singing the song?
We will if the chat wants to do it, right? All you got to do is reach out to us on Discord or on Twitter, and just send us a DM, right, with a Christmas carol that is in some way themed around a character Vic Mignogna has played, right? So,
this is weird. Actually, I just realized my
What?
Discord account. I just deleted it, and same with Twitter. So.
What's our Discord? Actually, hold on. I'll put the Discord link into the chat. Give me 1 second.
What if I want to donate money to you to pour hot cocoa down your chest instead? Can I do that?
I know you want to see that, but we'll make that private, man. Let's go with $25.99 for every 1 minute.
Is that an option? Can it have marshmallows in it?
I think we could work something out.
But I put an invite link to our Discord server, and mine and Dean's Twitter handles are in the description. Check it out.
What about Aura's and BP doesn't have Twitter right now, but what about
BP doesn't have Twitter.
It doesn't matter.
Well, I don't think that they want to be sending the lyrics over to Aura because I don't think Aura is going to read them
that's fair.
Or sing them. He might send them to us though.
Pretty much.
What character does Vic voice in Yu Yu Hakusho? He voices the little Fisher dude.
No, he doesn't. He voices Bowie.
He voices both of them.
Doesn't he also voice that imp dude, the guy with the horn?
I'm not going to argue this.
He's Bowie, the guy with the axe.
Plays both.
All right, fine, whatever. But it's mostly Bowie.
He had an entire episode where he fought Kurama, and he caused Kurama to revert back to his original demon form. Or he played Urashima.
Urashima. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Urashima just to fuck with him.
Go ahead. Call him Urashima. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not gonna call him Bowie.
That's the most important. That's the most important one that you didn't.
B-U-I. I'm pretty sure it's called Bui. First off.
Exactly.
Second, he had more voice lines as the other guy. Bui was a more important character, but he didn't talk.
Yes, he did. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up now, he and he's like,
barely spoke until the very end.
Exactly, and those are the most impactful things he ever said.
God.
You just don't remember. Watch it again.
You didn't. You said.
I'll watch it with you.
You argued with me that he played.
I'm down to watch. I'm down to watch it.
That does sound like fun.
Armor to protect my opponents from myself.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's like, I'm about to fuck you up, little man. And what's his name? Chuck Huber's like, and
good old sassy Hiei.
Yeah.
Oh no, you did it.
Chat, let's all watch Hakusho together. Let's do that.
Oh
I'm
man.
down. We can actually stream it on Discord, and I'll watch it together.
Yes, guys. What we'll do, if you want to join our we have a Discord server that's all Pokemon themed. Jump into that one, and maybe what we can do is on. What do you think? We could do like another day where we're all on Discord, just streaming through Yu Yu Hakusho. We just have to figure out a time to do it. Dennis is down.
Yeah,
Assassin joined the Discord server.
It'd probably be like the 22nd, 23rd, because that whole like Christmas week, I'll have more time if you guys want to hang out then.
Okay, so the 23rd, we'll all get together and watch Yu Yu Hakusho.
Wait, the 23rd?
Yes.
Well, I'm off till January, so. Like,
well, no. The thing is, that's when I'm flying to Indiana.
All right, so the 22nd, we'll all get together.
Yeah, I can probably do that. I just need to figure out when my flight is, because that's the week that I'm proposing and flying to Indiana.
All right, so everybody except Crow will all get
No! I've been excluded from the event! We'll figure it out, guys. We'll either do it on, like, Saturday, Sunday. We can do it the following week. We'll figure it out, though, for sure. Because,
yeah, Saturday. I'm down with that.
Well, we can watch, like, wait, but there's so much Yu Yu Hakusho, so where should we start?
We'll
like,
start
right
with the Dark World Tournament.
Yeah. Dark Tournament, man. That's everyone's, like, favorite anyway.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you've never seen it, you're going to be a little lost, but you'll be fine.
It's okay. We can give them the rundown. Here, whoa. Hold on. Who here in the chat hasn't seen Yu Yu Hakusho? Like, has anybody not seen Yu Yu Hakusho? It's like one of the best animes with legit, to this day, the Yu Yu Hakusho has one of the most amazing dubs. And I say that just because it was made at a time where they didn't put much effort behind their dubbing.
No, it's incredible. Yeah. It's my favorite still to this day.
Yeah, it's one of the very few animes that I prefer to watch dubbed. So.
Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna say, what are your guys' favorite animes to watch dubbed? Because mine would be Trigun and Yu Yu Hakusho and Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho and Full Metal Alchemist for me.
It's pretty much the same. Probably Digimon, but like I don't count that as an anime. That's just like a guilty pleasure.
And yet he didn't watch Try.
Because it sucked. If it was good, I would have
You got to put Cowboy Bebop up there for me.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop for sure.
Oh man, how did I not say Cowboy Bebop?
What about Samurai Champloo?
An anime I actually like watching over and over, I've found, is Hajime no Ippo.
Oh yeah, I've never seen it still.
You told me about that one.
Dude, you would love that, AG.
Yeah. I think you recommended it and I forgot all about it, so I gotta check it out.
You know, when we started the chat, we were talking about Food Wars, and I said it's a better shonen than My Hero Academia. I stand by that. It is.
There's a lot of stuff coming out. What is it? Demon Slayer is a better shonen, I think, than My Hero.
I wouldn't actually say it's a better shonen.
Yeah. And I think Vinland Saga is a better anime than both. So.
Well, but that's not a shonen.
I know it's not, but it's a better anime.
It is,
in my opinion.
No, 100. Hey, look, man. I love Vinland Saga. I love Vinland Saga. It took me 2 days to read up on the manga and get fully up to date. And I kept like talking to you about it. I was like, wait, how far into Vinland Saga are you? Because I want to tell you all the stuff that's happened.
Yeah.
No, Vinland Saga is a better anime. I'm a little bit worried because they're going into fillers right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of that. But
we are so off topic.
We are. Well, dude, we're just having fun. It's a chill stream.
Hakusho destroyed me. Hakusho destroyed me. I've all right, let's go back to it. So Johnny, quick question. What do you guys feel about the way he responded to the sock account of Montello or whatever?
I thought
it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did get a little bit of criticism, but it wasn't anything too crazy. Did you guys catch that or no?
I mean,
no, I didn't.
Who criticized?
Yeah.
Some IStandWithVic people, like voices and stuff.
The thing is, I'm not even going to be a part of that. Look, he has every right to respond that way because we saw what happened when they accused Vic Mignogna, and his response was to apologize to anyone who might have been offended by his actions, right? And that he didn't understand why they were offended, but that they then used that apology to lambast him as an admission of guilt, right?
Yeah.
Johnny Young Bosch responded exactly how you respond to something like that. Just shut it the fuck down.
He did. That's fine. But then he brought up their mom.
Wait, he did? I didn't see that part. Yeah,
he did it at the very end.
You accused... I saw that, and I was totally fine with it. You accuse somebody of sexual impropriety in an atmosphere in which people are being canceled and having their livelihoods taken away from them. And I don't feel like you should be offended when they turn around and make a comment like, I have some stories about your mother, but they're rumors too.
Exactly. Like, however, if we're calling for professionalism, that was his criticism. If we're telling VAs to be professional, he handled it fine until the your mom comment, which I didn't even have a problem with. I didn't care that he said that, but like that's a point. That's a fair point. That it was fine until it wasn't needed, but whatever. But that's the initial criticism he got.
I guess I would kind of agree with that in the sense that if you're calling for professionalism, everybody needs to be a professional. It's just, I don't live in a world where everything is black and white, Like, there are some gray areas in it. And look, I mean, you're on social media and someone is accusing you of forcing women to wear short skirts and dress inappropriately for your pleasure. Like, I don't think that responding to it in that way is really out of line. Now, if he continued it on and continued to berate this person and talk about their mother and plowing their mother and wanting their personal information because they want to send their mom a gift or something, that would be going too far. But like a quick little like slap across the face, I don't think is that bad. But it's like you said.
It's like probably not good just because that person probably had like a 15-minute session in the bathroom afterwards. But I really don't care. Like, this isn't damaging anybody, right? I haven't been one of the people who've been arguing about professionalism so much. It's more so about, ruining professions.
Yeah, same. I don't actually, my whole thing is like, I don't actually care if VAs act professional because, I mean, there's no law or anything that says people have to act professional. It's just good if they do. You know what I mean? There's more respect. I don't care if somebody acts professional. I don't care if like there's somebody who voices a character that's on Twitter that doesn't act professional. That's their Twitter. They can act that way. You just don't like them, right?
No, that's true.
Force people to act professional.
So it is what it is, basically. But speaking of Twitter, apparently you guys said a few people have been banned recently.
Oh, yeah. This will be a fun way to end the stream. How about a quick kick Vic, where are they now? Mars Girl. Suspended for life from Twitter until she gets someone to get her out. Who is the next person, Dean? Who is the...
But Dom is back, but she's just a ban evading. But she is permabanned. Yeah,
well, the thing is, Dominique, right, is not only banned, right? And she's someone who loves the idea of mass flagging people. She has been running around and creating a new account and a new account and a new account and a new account and putting them all in protected. And they all have some like stupid name like Vic Lost or Vic Touches Girls or some stupid shit like that.
Vic is still fired. 1 second, Crow. I'm going to cut you off real quick. I'm going to answer a question. Chris Rager was the guy who said your mom's sex tape. That was who it was. It's Chris Rager, Hercule, the champ. He's the one who said that. Go ahead, Crow.
Well, yes. So, that Chris Rager's a brilliant individual. Don't ever try to match wits with that man. It will cause you brain damage. I'm telling you right now. But So we have two people, Mars Girl and Dominique Sky, that are perma-banned on Twitter now. I am actually not for deplatforming anybody, but then again, these people like to deplatform others. So until the rules change, I don't actually know a better way of talking about this other than to say good riddance. Like.
Yeah, no, because I feel similar, right? Because I don't believe in deplatforming people, even if those people are people that like to deplatform people. I just don't believe in deplatforming. Everybody has the right to an opinion. However, do I feel bad? No. Do I think it's hilarious? Yes. This is the world that you caused.
Yeah, I mean,
this is what you made. You made a world where people can be deplatformed. So don't be surprised when you get deplatformed.
It's like you say. you say like I'm against stealing, right? Okay,
Mhm.
and then you see a thief and they steal. Okay, and then someone steals from that thief. Are you really sitting there going like, well, get his stolen belongings back, right? Like, you know, if you're willing to do it, you should be willing to take it. And I don't think that they understand that. That's why Dom is running around ban evading, because she lives on Twitter and she needs it. She needs her Twitters.
Pretty much. Isn't a classic example of that what happened with that gay wonk guy? What he was calling for people to start like YouTube to start kicking people off, and he got his like friend kicked off by mistake because
Yeah.
he was publishing bad content or something.
Oh, the Carlos Maza guy.
Yeah,
That's
isn't
the
his name Gay Wonk on YouTube or
Yeah, it
something?
is.
I
No.
think it's Gay Wonk on Twitter.
On Twitter. Okay.
Yeah. Look, but that was the thing. He kept demanding that YouTube enforce its rules and go beyond enforcing its rules, and then they turned around.
It goes past enforcing the rules.
To silence
enforcing
people.
rules that weren't there.
Yeah.
He just wanted people removed. Period.
Yeah, and then they removed his friend. He's like, not that guy though.
Yeah.
He's like,
well, they started taking down journalists because the journalists have to cover things that are kind of offensive at times to certain people. But like, it's not like YouTube actually trained their algorithm to understand the difference between someone reporting information and someone giving commentary. So
Yeah.
it's really dumb. It really is. But that's the thing, right? They never expect it to be used against them. And we did a whole thing on TikTok, Dean. Remember? They figured out that the easiest way to enforce censorship was just to censor the people who won't shut the fuck up and stop complaining.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick there, but they will always use it against you because, like, massive corporations are not your friends. You're basically piggy banks for them, and they're just withdrawing cash from you. And if you don't shut the fuck up and you interfere with them getting their money from other little piggies, they'll shove you into a little tiny box. They'll hide the key and they'll wait for you to slowly die. He Daffy ducked himself. Oh man. Yeah, no, like, look, I again, just to say this flat out, all the stuff with the voice actors and everything. I think the difference between when you say act professional, and when you're saying it to the whole thing as it relates to I Stand With Vic and Kick Vic, you have a community that's completely divided and shattered. That's the time I think you need to be professional, try to get people back to anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I guess I'm not holding Johnny Young Bosch to those same standards, because he's not in the middle of a divided community himself. He's not engaged in any of that. Someone just came at him sideways, and I'm like, yeah, I feel for you. I'd probably do the same. I'd probably be worse, actually. I'd be much worse. I'd be a terrible person.
Crow for 5 days straight wouldn't stop tweeting at the person, probably.
Yeah,
that's true. I could see that.
Actually, last night I was arguing with that weirdo Sirloin just because I was having fun. And so I'm on there. Yeah. Dude, I'm just like on there and I'm just... I hate to say it. I was kind of trolling, right? And the dude is just in there. I will not leave until you admit that I am right. And I'm like, how does it... It's like, I am waiting for you to admit I am right. And I'm like, oh yeah, so how does it feel to wait? Yeah. Oh man.
So did that end or no? Like,
no, he's still been going on.
It continues.
I'm not. Hey, like, honestly, at a certain point with that dude, it's like fun for like a couple hours when I'm checking my notifications and doing other shit because it's entertaining. But yeah, no, there are people who don't give up, who don't stop, who want to tear other people apart, tear other people down, who need to be right all the time, who want that validation. And those are probably the worst people when it comes to social media, right?
Yeah.
That said, everybody is correct. The voice actors have every right to do whatever they want in their personal time on social media. And you can easily say, well, they're representatives of the company. They can make the argument that they're contractors. It's kind of in the middle, right? They are representing that company. I think it's something you do need to be aware of. But you got to admit, there are people who who get to behave in whatever way they want, in whatever way they want, do whatever the fuck they want to do, and they will be defended. And all they have to do to get the mob off their back is just direct it towards somebody else. And that's what we've seen, like we said earlier, with DC Dickless, with LJ Montello, with Neil Kaplan, with all these weirdos. But Johnny Young Bosch was not a part of any of that. And I will say this: you said he got a little bit of criticism for the mom comment. I haven't seen IStandWithVic people actively trying to tear this guy apart or do anything even close to that. Like, I think the worst comment I saw, and it really wasn't that bad, was, is there some reason I can hate this guy because I'm really sad Vic isn't Broly anymore? That was it. So, LJ Manja? LJ Mucello? Like, how many names did you guys come up with?
As many as it takes. This would be a good time to take calls. We should do that, I'm telling you.
We should, but how do we take calls?
I've been a big fan of LJ Smucello for a long time. That's just me personally.
LJ
Discord.
Wait, LJ Smucello.
You make a wait in a call thing in Discord, and then you pull them in to talk one at a time.
I can do that, can't I?
Yeah, that's why he told you to do that.
We have
next
calls...
time, gents.
Yes, actually, you know what? Oh, sorry.
When you're talking about professionalism, I mean, the way I'm looking at it is when you have people like Monica, Neil Kaplan, and whatnot, they were unprofessional in a way. I mean, they've been unprofessional entirely for the most part, but the part that bugs me is that they got involved in Me Tooing people, and that's just like a whole different ball game than just being a trashy person on the internet, which most people are. You know, I think people can feel however they want to feel about how people are on the internet, and that's, you know, it is what it is. But when you start to affect people's real lives, that's when it's not okay. You know, that's when being unprofessional is not okay. Like, there's certain rules in a job that you have to conform to, and that should be one of them. You know, you shouldn't be able to go out there and damage the brand like that.
No, I agree. Like, so, like, if I can simplify what you said, is it that other VAs have just been more unprofessional on a higher bound than Johnny? Correct? Or am I reading wrong?
I mean, he just had a your mom joke, you know? Like, other people have actually tried to go out and destroy people.
And I think the level he did it was probably more tame than others. Like, look at Chris. You know, he went on with some guy who can't even speak English correctly. And he's like, your mom and your mom's sex tape, and I watched the sex tape, and I was in the sex tape with your mom, and on and on. And then, what is it, Josh? Go jump off flat Earth. But I don't really mean suicide. I mean, like, you know, just, it's a joke.
Or telling Pixlexia to stay mute because she insulted his voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then to prove it, like, go ahead, Josh, keep digging that hole, man. But whatever.
Actually, those kinds of things are the things that will get people who don't have friends in the industry canceled, because, you know, in most jobs nowadays, you cannot touch certain topics like that when people have, you know, when they have disabilities and whatnot. Like, you don't make light of that, right? And that's what he did.
Well, no, and he responded then afterwards by spamming apples everywhere. That's how that whole Apple thing started. He got called out for insulting someone with a disability based on their disability. And, I mean, his response to the whole thing was, well, if she was really mute, she wouldn't have made that comment. And I'm like, okay. Okay, then. That's a hell of a take to have. But it's, like you said, anybody else without friends in the industry would have gotten canceled, right? The thing is, he's made his bed very clear with the little hate group, and until they've finished or given up on destroying Vic's life, basically until this trial is over, right? If the trial doesn't pass appeals, right? The appeals don't go through, everything's dismissed. For the most part, I think that they might stop a little bit on Vic, right? You'll still have the people who will never let it go. But I think that's the only time that little hate group is going to move on to another voice actor. Period. They're going to be focused on Vic right now. But to say that they don't have other targets already lined up, you just saw the things crack and slip with Sean Schemmel. They would love to destroy Sean Schemmel. right? He's a big fat name. He's a complete spurg. I mean, they would love to take him out. They would love to. I mean, you want to say they have friends in the industry? They do. But Chris Sabat don't like Sean Schemmel. He ain't gonna stand behind him. He's gonna let him fucking drown.
There's something that they have to take into because no voice actor is really safe. You know what I mean? Look at Neil Kaplan tried to join the bandwagon, and he got shut down real quick, and he got put in his place. You know? So I mean, they may defend him, but still, like in the public eye, that's where the money is. You know what I mean? No one's going to show up to your conventions. I don't want to say this as a fact, but I think no one's even going to see Jamie Marchi, and she didn't get canceled.
Oh
you know, God. She's still good, but no one goes to see her.
Sorry to interrupt. Dennis and Kick Vic is a Walmart Antifa.
That's great.
That's pretty good. No, man. They're fucking Kmart Antifa. Hey, they ain't Walmart.
Your Kmart's gone. Well, for the most part.
No, it still exists. Like very tiny.
Yeah, there's one out there somewhere.
It's like Food Lion.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And you are 100% correct. I know you say that this is what you're thinking, but look at what we've seen with these other conventions that they've gone to, right? Monica Rial put in her testimony to the court that this lawsuit has damaged her ability to get work and conventions and all this other stuff. I'm sitting there going, no, that was you who did that. That was you who engaged in all of it. That was you telling people on Twitter that you were reporting them to the Department of Homeland Security. That was all you. You did that to yourself.
It was her starting with these accusations, then not backing them up, and to this day, what is it? I don't think it helped her at all that her affidavit, she lied in it, and Stan shot it down and made her look, you know, her whole story went to shit. And
did they try to depose Stan?
I don't know.
They said they were going to, but I don't think they did.
It didn't work. They tried to depose Slaytosh. Monica, before that even happened, changed her story like fucking 5 times. You know? Oh, yeah. Her credibility is trash. So basically, she's a false accuser on top of that. So she damaged her own name. She damaged her own brand. Had she stuck up for her friend, her reputation would be just fine. You know?
Yeah, she's the one who chose to get involved in this on Twitter. Like, she started retweeting things that were actually false and more tailored towards her, since they were talking about Illick than Vic. You know, that was her doing. She didn't have to retweet that stuff. She didn't have to start posting about all kinds of stuff before he was even, like, officially fired, or at least publicly fired.
Oh, yeah. And then she saw an opportunity, took it, came out with this lame story that has been debunked as far as I'm concerned. Anyone can say whatever they want, but it's debunked. And, it is what it is. She's a fucking liar, and that's what happens. That's how you damaged your career. I doubt Monica will ever watch this, so...
I mean, no, definitely not. If she did, she would probably be pulling her hair out, screaming at the computer screen. Fuck! Who the fuck just said that?
Ron, give me my water bottle.
Wait till the FBI hears this. Well, yeah, all right.
Yeah, no. Like,
she like grabs the remote and tells Ron to bend over.
It's you know, guys, it's the absurdity, because you are always going to find on Twitter somebody who will back them up. So, like, you'll have that really weird guy, BT Underdog, just will defend them to hell and back, put on his white knight armor and just run into the ocean and drown. It's the fact of the matter is there are more people that are just looking at it from the outside, who are not commenting on it, who are just fans of anime, and they're seeing it and they'll look into it and they'll just go like, this shit, I don't want any part of it, right? And you can say that could work against Vic too, but you've only seen massive support for Vic. The common people, like the people who don't sit there and live on Twitter all day long, the people who are just fans of anime, they've kind of made their decision on where they stand. I'm not trying to say that doesn't mean that there aren't people supporting Monica, there aren't fans of the work that she does. People are voting with their wallet, and they don't want to give these women any money. They've been showing up for Vic in massive droves. If anything, they've only helped to build up his profile with people who are just casual fans of anime, or people that just watch anime and don't even watch the dubs. Like, because that was me. And I'm going back there and I'm going in and saying, like, oh, dude, Vic did all this shit that I used to watch as a kid, and I became a major fan. Right? A much bigger fan than I was before all this, right?
Yeah, that's me too. I've said it before, I'm a casual anime watcher.
Well, all they managed to do is make Vic more popular and cement his fandom, if anything. Because now he has more support than ever. He has new fans that will go out of their way to go see him because of this shit. So,
Oh, 100%.
Like, yeah, you know, people are more invested into his work now. People are buying his music to support him now because of this stuff, because he got screwed over by his friends. So that's what they're responsible for. You know what I mean? They're responsible for damaging themselves and building somebody else up for whatever reason. You know, they hurt the dude, and that's the karma they get. So.
Oh gosh, Kayla.
That is fair.
Lava BT has a huge Monica boner. Yeah, well, you know what my guess on BT is? He hopes that if he keeps kissing her feet, that she'll eventually lock Ron in the cage and allow BT to have his turn.
Yeah, right. She'll allow him to watch her lock Ron in the cage and beat him with the remote for like a good half hour.
Oh, man.
How's it
BT
feel,
sounds
Ron?
and acts like Ron.
I like it, Monica. Monica, I like it.
Hit the mute button on the remote first.
Dude, that's fucking hard.
I'm sorry.
You know, but like, come on. You know, this whole thing's just it's fun to like do these chats and every now and again talk about the whole Vic Mignogna situation. Just because of all the crap around it, right? It's just to sit back, remember how this whole thing started, where we're at right now, and just take stock of everything. I say this, I think nearly every time we talk about Vic Mignogna is regardless to if the appeals just get thrown out, he gets no money, he has to pay them whatever fees he has to pay them. They still lost. Like, they lost big time there. And I guess Jamie Markey's got enough to cover her attorney's fees. Funimation has enough to cover their attorney's fees, I think. And Monica and Ron owe
How does Jamie Markey cover anything? She's not making any money. No one's going to.
I mean, with the settlements that they have to pay out if they lose and the appeals don't go through.
Wasn't her attorney though paid for already? Like, I mean, granted, obviously the fees will go to
compensating her for it, and
yeah, but no, I think hers were already paid for.
Well, that's why she got awarded a lower dollar amount, because she had already paid, and so they had proof of exactly how much she paid for it. So they weren't going to give her more money than that. In the other people's situation, I think the Funimation attorney, he's right around with that 50K mark. It's Monica and Ron's attorney, Lemoyne, Meinfuhr, who is like demanding 200 something K out of them. So they're $100,000 in the tank right now. They've had to put up their properties they had to put like a bunch of stuff for sale to make ends meet. She's not getting any of the attention she used to. The only attention she gets is largely negative beyond the vocal minority that just keeps ass-patting her. But none of them are showing up to her conventions. None of them are showing up and supporting her with their dollar. They're showing up on Twitter to support her. And Twitter, they eventually need to understand, Twitter is not money. Yeah, Twitter don't pay the fucking bills. So if you're going to engage in this shit, congrats. Like, big brain fucking moves right now. I think that they thought that this was open and shut and that everyone was going to support them, because look at all the other examples of people supporting them. And isn't Vic just the perfect target? Some white guy who's a Christian, and he's got money too, right? Like, I can see how they thought this was going to play out in the public.
Yeah, because I don't think they realized how Twitter works, like, exactly. Like, they did it enough. Their goal was to get him fired, so that way they can just get more, like, you know, get him out of the conventions and all that good stuff, get more leeway for themselves. They didn't know how Twitter worked, where it was going to make this huge backlash, and people were going to, like, stand up and come at them as hard as they did. That's my guess, though.
Oh,
I think they knew
didn't.
exactly. They knew exactly how it would work, except it worked differently than I've ever seen it work before. You know, because usually there isn't this backlash.
Yeah.
I mean, they did get what they wanted. I mean, let's be honest. They got what they wanted with that original push, which was to get Vic canceled, and it worked.
They fired him.
It did. Here's the problem. There was some support for Vic, but let's not kid around. It wasn't that much, right? It wasn't that vocal. The best support he had were just people trying to get the story from Monica Rial, right? The thing is, after he had gotten canceled, after he was being booted out of these cons, they kept it going, right? They just kept kicking the dude while he was already down, and doubled down, and tripled down, and quadrupled down. And when people started questioning them, they turned around and attacked them too.
Well, on top of that, no one was getting any real answers, you know? Like, what is it Monica put in her original set? I don't owe anybody anything, you know, but I'm just going to tell my thing and that's it. And you got to deal with it. And people would ask questions about that. And not only that, but people were finding holes with some of the stories and the times that these stories were coming out and lining up with conventions and stuff. And they were calling them out. They're like, all right, you loser. You like, what is it? What they call them? I don't want to say it because we're on YouTube. But you're an apologist of some sort.
Yeah.
So, you know.
No, that's the thing is, what are you going to do if you want to convince somebody that you're right? The worst thing you can do is turn around and immediately insult them. Immediately label them as something nasty and terrible, because they're just not going to listen to anything you have to say. But, like, what choice did most of the people with Kickback actually have? They didn't have any evidence. They never had any proof. It was just believe all women, and if you don't believe these women, then you are an X of some sort. You are an other of some sort. That was all they've had from the start.
Yeah. On that note, I'm sorry, BP, go ahead.
I was just going to say, but yeah, that's a powerful thing. On Twitter, it's gotten a lot of people canceled, and that's all it really takes. That's all it's taken. They saw a pattern. You know, they had been talking behind Vic's back almost ever since he started there, and they saw an opportunity to get rid of him without having their name on the reason why. So, sorry, go ahead, AG.
Oh, no, I agree with that. My initial statement is that they didn't see the potential of backlash actually coming from it. But on that note, I'm cutting it close. I'm going to be late to work, so I got to take off, gents. But it was fun hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, and
we're coming, AG.
Thank you so much, AG. Guys, we're going to be shutting down the stream in a couple minutes here. If you have any questions for us, let us know. But one thing I did want to say is just let's give the announcement for what we're going to be doing in the stream for Monday. Right? I think that would be good. Monday, we will do the first Patreon call-in. So if you are a channel sponsor or producer, which only requires you to donate $1 single to our Patreon, you're going to have access to do the call-in on the Discord server with us. We'll bring you in. We'll try to do it. Depends on how many people. If it's only a few people, maybe we can just have you all on the stream for like half an hour or longer. If it's like more than 5, we'll just bring people in like for 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll talk and have conversations. I know that nobody is on board for it, but if you want us to sing your Christmas carols, your very special Broly, Vic Mignogna, Urashima, Bowie, whoever else he's played, if you want to do a special Christmas carol for that, then go ahead and DM us on Twitter, DM us on Discord. We will absolutely do that for you. And my girlfriend's home, so I gotta go now too.
All right, everybody, don't forget to go to the link in the description. That's our Patreon. Donate that $1 if you can. If not, YouTube is not sending out notifications to our subscribers, so it would be great if in the future, or even this live stream, if you guys could share our content. It would be so great. I want to thank everybody for coming. Thanks, BP, for coming on. Thanks, AG, who's already gone. Thank you, Crow, for hosting, and we will see you all in a video tomorrow.
Yep. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.